Hi, my name is Alan Watts from Anything Grows, a store for gardeners in Stratford, Ontario, and on behalf of expertvillage.com, I would like to talk to you about tips for new gardeners and specifically defining your spaces. Now, that is in relation to your outdoor spaces and how you may want to use or choose to use your garden spaces or your yard. So before designing a garden, before jumping into something that you think you want, my suggestion would be to take your partner, take a friend, take your son, take your daughter, and try to experience different parts of your garden in different ways. Take a bottle of wine and a couple of chairs and go and sit in a part of your yard or current garden where you're thinking of maybe taking on a project or whether you're taking on the whole yard space. But sit there and look at what you can see from that perspective in terms of the house, the neighbors, whether that space feels comfortable for you, or what you might like to change about that space. And do the same thing in another part of your yard, only perhaps approach that space a little differently. You could still have another bottle of wine and enjoy that space the same way, or you might want to have a picnic lunch, or you might want to pot something up, but just using the spaces a little differently to appreciate them a little differently, keeping in mind what you feel like in those spaces, so that if you were going to approach a design for it, then you'd have better information to know how you might want to use that space or what it's more suitable for. And suitable, I'm speaking in reference to mostly nature's conditions, but then it also relates as well, as I mentioned, to the neighbor's view of your space and whether you want the privacy, or even whether you have a beautiful house to look at that you want to be able to appreciate in a garden design from where you're sitting to see the house, or something scenic, or depends. Every situation would be different. But I encourage you to get out and just enjoy the space, spaces different ways, and better than appreciate how you might want to design for them and ultimately use them.